Hello everyone, it's Kari from sunshineinmypocket.com, and today I'm excited to share with you this brand new set from Maker Forte designed by Jess Francisco. This is a larger 6x8 stamp set and it is full of summer good vibes. I'm going to share a really quick card using it today. Now, I love it when there are stamp sets that you just have so many ideas of what to do with them, and they're also very simple to use. So you can make a card just in minutes, and I'm going to show you real quick my idea for my first card that I made ever with this set. Since then I've made quite a few more, but just wanted to share this one with you first. So I'm taking the sunset looking design and I stamped it first in some dried marigold distress oxide ink. Now I'm adding a little bit of candied apple to the top, and I'm using a finger dauber just to add a little bit to give it kind of a darker edge just right along the top. Now I'm going to keep going down and add some more colors. So this next color is the mustard seed, I believe. And in order to not get some really harsh lines, I'm just taking my finger dauber, and you saw me use a little rag there to knock some of those harsh lines off. I want to get a really smooth gradient here. So now I've got my scattered straw, which is the lightest of the colors, and I'm just going to keep going back and adding a little bit more here and there to get a really nice blend. It makes me think of a sunset. So see how the sun's kind of going down and you're getting your darker colors, but imagine this in different colors as well. You can do blues, you can do pinks and oranges. It will be beautiful in all the colors. And now I'm simply going to take that large palm tree image and I'm going to stamp that in black, but I want to heat emboss it. So in order to do that, I'm going to make sure that this Distress Oxide ink is dry first. If I stamp it and try to heat emboss it, when that ink is not dry, then it's going to stick to all of that ink as well. And I definitely didn't want that. So I'm going to ink this up a couple of times. This is the first time I've used the stamp set, so it's not going to give me the greatest impression at first. Also, I'm going to bring in my ink smoosher tool to help me get a better impression, but you can see that I definitely should have conditioned this stamp first. When you use your stamp conditioner, you get a much better impression at the start, so I wish I would have done that. But I ended up getting a really nice look here. See how dark and crisp that turned out? And I'll just add some clear embossing powder now right over the top. I'm going to heat set this with my heat tool, and it's very simple and easy to do. You can see that that other ink was dry enough so the embossing powder didn't stick to it, but I did get a little bit of stray embossing powder, so I'm just taking my paintbrush and knocking that back, and now I can heat set all the rest of this. So that palm tree is going to be nice and black and dark. Now I think this would also be pretty stamped in different colors of ink as well. So there's another idea for you, but look at what a great result I got. And I'm going to take some archival ink and stamp using some turquoise. Now this ink does stain your stamps. However, Maker Forte does have a stamp cleaner, so I'm going to go in with that stamp cleaner later on and see if I can get that off. I'll report back later. But this is a beautiful turquoise color and I really wanted to use it for this card. It says, "You are my sunshine." Now if you didn't get complete black all throughout, you can take your Copic multiliner or a black marker and just fill that in just like I did there. And now I'm just going to cut down some English mustard cardstock, and I'm going to use that as the mat around this card. So just to cut this down here, make it fit nicely. Now I'm just going to put all of this together using my favorite liquid adhesive right now. This is the Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, and I'm going to attach that to our matte frame here. I love this color of yellow. It matches practically perfectly. I'll add some acrylic blocks over the top just to make sure that sticks nicely, and then I'll put the whole thing onto a top folding card base. This is 110-pound cardstock. I really like a thicker card base. And to finish it off, I'm just going to add some of these Phoenix gems. These are some of my favorites. They are a fiery orange gem and I love them. These are also from Maker Forte. And to add this, I'm trying something new today. I am trying these little, what are these? They're just like tiny little applicators to add a little bit of glue so you don't get all of that glue smudging out around your gems. So if you do have a problem with that, then try this applicator. Just pick up a little bit of glue, add it down, put your gem on top, and it works perfectly. And you can reuse these applicators over and over as well. So I really ended up liking that a lot. So there's the card for today. Nice and simple, but doesn't this remind you of like a t-shirt? I don't know. I feel like I had a t-shirt like this once upon a time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this process today. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Doesn't the stamp set just completely remind you of summer? I just love it. I've linked all the supplies below if you're interested, so you can go take a look. I'll be back real soon with more card inspiration, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.